There's a cool element at the end of that story too. When Moses, just before Moses dies, he picks a scout from each tribe, 12 tribes, and he sends them to Canaan, which is the future. That's a good way of thinking about it. It's the potential place we could reside where everything was worked out, the land of milk and honey. He sends 12 scouts there. And 10 of them come back and say, they tell a fear story. Say it's insurmountable, the challenges that lie ahead of us. There's no way we can master this. We should have never crossed the desert. We should have stayed under the thumbs of the tyrants. We should have never tried to be anything more than slaves, because now we're doomed. And 2 of them say, no, if we maintain our upward orientation and our covenant, nothing can stand in our way. We can make the deserts bloom. Moses dies, those 2 scouts, and so do all the Israelites who are convinced by the unfaithful scouts. And the scouts die, and the 2 people who go on to the promised land are Caleb and Joshua. And they lead the Israelites, the faithful Israelites, into the promised land. Those are the people who have the courage to confront the future in a faithful and, what would you say, faithful, hopeful, and courageous manner. They are the inheritors of the future. Caleb, Joshua. There's an ethos that leads you into the promised land. And what's the ethos? The spirit of voluntary self-sacrifice. You give up something for a social relationship. Of course, you give up being primary, right? You do the same thing at the social level. And when you do that, it integrates you and it sets the world straight. And that's built into the biblical story. It's right at its core.